As always, there's no sales pitches, there's no fluff, there's no adverts, just honest, straight talking advice that's going to help you live a longer, healthier and happier life. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about 3 foods that are going to help you lose belly fat. So let's get straight into it. Okay, tip number 1 is knowing how much food you're eating. How many calories are going in here every day? Yes, I know we've talked about tracking calories and tracking food before in previous tutorials, but this is a little bit different. This is a really fun way of knowing how much you're eating. What we're gonna do is we're gonna increase your daily calories over a period of time until you get to a tipping point, until you get to a point where you start to put on weight. So let's say you're a female eating 1,500 calories a day. We're going to increase until you get to that point where you put on the weight. Let's say that's 1,700 calories. 1,700 calories a day, you put on a pound a week. We stop there. Then we trickle it back. We go to 1,650, 1,600, and we work out what is your neutral position. What is the point where you can eat a comfortable amount of food without putting on weight? Let's say that's 1,600 calories a day for you. So we know you can eat 1,600 calories a day, you're not gonna lose weight, you're not gonna put on weight, that's gonna maintain your weight consistently throughout time. So now it's really simple. We've got that base point of 1,600 calories. Now we drop the calories away a little bit to lose a little bit of weight. I know they say that dropping 500 calories a day from your diet will lose you a pound a week, and it will, but I don't want you to go from 1,600 calories to 1,100 calories. That's ridiculous. And 500 calories of food per day is a lot of food to lose. No one's going to be happy with that. So let's not go for a pound a week weight loss. Let's go for half a pound a week weight loss, maybe, or even a little bit less. Let's drop 200 calories per day off our daily intake. So we're eating 1,400 calories a day. That's much more manageable. You're going to enjoy it a bit more. Yes, it might take you 2 or 3 weeks to lose a pound, but it's slow and steady. And you know, you can guarantee that the weight is going to come off because you know 1,600 is your base point. That's where you're not going to put on weight, you're not going to lose weight. So we go 1,400. Over time, the weight's going to come off. It's science, it's guaranteed to work. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, actually, just before I get into tip number 2, if you like these videos, this style of video, please just pop down below, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and ding that bell. I've tried to time that right, but I've probably not got it right. But please go down, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out. So back to it, back to tip number 2. That is cutting out the processed food. Don't eat anything from jars, tins, or packets. Eat the most natural food you possibly can. And go organic if you can, if your budget allows, because the fresher the ingredients you can eat, the better it's gonna be for you. So again, stuff from tins, packets, and jars is gonna be full of preservatives. It's gonna be full of chemicals, it's gonna be full of salt and sugar. All these things are gonna just increase the calories slightly. They're not very good for you anyway, but they're gonna increase your weight as well. So cut them out, go to the most natural foods you possibly can. And even if you're buying your food from the supermarket because you can't quite afford organic stuff, there's a list of foods which are generally high in pesticides, and there's a list of foods which are generally low in pesticides. My clients get that. We call them the dirty 15 and the clean 15. And even if you're just buying your fruit and veg from the supermarket, it's definitely worth your while being aware of these foods and what's good for you and what's not. But cut out the processed foods, eat as clean as you can. A, it's going to cut calories. B, it's going to be much better for your body. And lastly, tip number 3, we're going to touch on the exercise point here, and that is stop focusing on your belly. Yes, I know you want to lose belly fat, and the inclination there is to go and do like 1,000 crunches a day. Let's do lots of sit-ups, let's do lots of ab rollers and things like that. But you're just focusing on your belly. It doesn't work. You're actually better off not focusing on your belly, not focusing on your core, and doing full body workouts, which by default will work your core a lot better than just doing sit-ups, just doing crunches. You want to do lots of thrusters, like lots of deadlifts, squats, press-ups, push-ups, barbell presses, shoulder presses, military presses, all these things that go through your core, because when you're doing them things, even if you're doing a shoulder press, you have to engage your core. Every time you're doing a bench press or a deadlift, you have to engage your core. And those exercises are going to be much more beneficial to you than just sitting there doing 1,000 crunches a day. Not only is it going to tighten your core, give you a better belly, but it's also going to give you a well-rounded body. You're going to look a lot more proportionate. You're going to look much better come the summertime. So definitely stay away from focusing on the belly, stop doing the crunches, and go to a full body routine. You will feel the benefits for it very, very quickly. So that's it for today. That's my 3 tips for cutting belly fat. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please go down again, like the video, subscribe, ding the bell. Again, try to time it right, probably miles off. But thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all again in our next video.